I initially thought before beginning my internship that I would simply be making copies or getting coffee for my supervisors and kind of just doing the things that nobody else wanted to do. But boy, was I wrong about that. They really put me to work. As someone that wants to go into international human rights law in the future, I could not have asked for a better internship. I mostly worked in immigration, meaning that I helped with things such as employment authorization, green card. I soon began to schedule my own interpreters, and it was my responsibility to really thoroughly explain the immigration process.
A habit that I've picked up while interning here is to write everything down. I'm taking photos for marketing, I'm helping put up the exhibits, and I'm giving tours out to people. It's really fun. It's a really pleasant surprise, and I think I had a lot more fun talking and showing off all the amazing art in the gallery.
Through my experience at Vickery Trading Company, I have learned multiple things, such as learning how to sew, getting exposed to different kinds of fabrics, and also building a good relationship with my coworkers.
Through my time at Vickery Trading, I've learned a lot about researching for grant proposals. This will help me in both my schoolwork and my future career by improving my research, writing, and presentational skills.
I'm gaining experience filling out professional paperwork as well as developing my customer service skills by interacting with faculty, staff, and students.
It makes me feel like I'm actually an adult now. It helped me raise my standards up to what I want in a job.
The entire office is filled with files and filled with files. I am not a morning person, but I kind of got used to it and it's part of the pattern now. I have to realize that these adults are humans, I'm a human, they're human, and it's not that hard to communicate with others. Everyone is actually really nice.
This internship experience has helped me realize that I want a future in construction. I had to make documents, I had to correctly label them, I had to send them to my supervisor to make sure that I filled out every single thing right. I had to use Excel, CMYC, on-screen takeoff, doing work that my supervisors do on a regular basis.
The best advice I've gotten this summer is to be open-minded and be willing to learn from different experiences, and to have meaningful connections with others, because you never know where you're going to end up in life. Sometimes you might see a thing as an obstacle, but it actually opens up many roads for you.
I've sharpened my listening skills by observing people do their day-to-day workload, and it's really helped me become a better person as a worker and a student.
I'm really glad that I'm able to see all different aspects of the foundation. It directly helps students and teachers. Right now, I'm actually working on the North Texas Giving Day. I built the frameworks for the individual campuses, all 55 of them. And I'm really thankful for my supervisor, Kamika. She majored in public relations PR. That's actually something I plan on going into as well. So being able to have a supervisor and mentor guide me, it's really wonderful. Especially when I attend staff meetings with the entire strategy and engagement department, I can see really all of the work and effort that's put into things that maybe students don't really, take a second to think about. And I think that a lot of students don't realize how much people really care for them and how much effort goes into their education, and seeing that just in person, it's humbling.
It's really nice to be able to test out a career path before you have to pick your major, and so I was really considering architecture, and I feel like this has really helped being able to work at a firm and get to see what an actual architect does in a day. I've been working on preschool layout design, so I have some pictures here with some of my layouts. So I designed a couple classroom options for them. I got to learn Revit, which is a digital CAD program. So I got to take my designs and then put them into a digital platform. They've always included me, and I get to sit on at meetings, and they really care about my opinion. And the site visit was really cool. We got to wear hard hats, and that's one interesting thing I found out. Hard hats do expire. So after 10 years or so, you have to get a new one.
I've experienced so many different departments that I didn't know existed within the police department. I've shadowed 911 calls, I've gone on a ride along with patrol, at Yale Elementary. Every week we have a new group of kids. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm there helping out, teaching them about safety. I'm having a lot of fun. It's a very diverse experience, so I get to see a little bit of everything.
I'm working at Animal Services, so Richardson Animal Shelter. I get to help the veterinarian wherever she gets to vaccinate the animals and also treat them. And she also does get to do surgery on them, which is neutering and spaying them. And I get to help with the adoption process, and I just get to play with all the animals.
I've been learning actually about all the different departments, so sales, IT.
Honestly, the company culture has been great and feels like a family. We've gotten to meet a lot of high-level management and sort of pick their brain a little bit and just learn things from them. So that's been really cool as well.
Saying that you worked at Geico at such a young age, it just opens up so many other doors, so many opportunities.
I've been interested in engineering my entire life. It's now that I'm at the age of going to college and choosing what I want to do in my future, I'm trying to figure out what type of engineering I want to go to. So that's one reason I selected interning here through the program, was because I wanted to get a taste of knowledge that I think is extremely crucial and beneficial to have, because it helps prepare you for life in the professional world. Getting to have lunch with the mayor, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm with the man, but also I got to learn a lot about the city and how it works through our conversations with him, and it was cool, enlightening, and enjoyable experience.
I knew the chamber was about networking, and that was the extent of my knowledge. When I went there, my expectations were definitely exceeded. If I wanted to go and learn about economic development, I could do that. If I wanted to learn about accounting, I could totally do that. I did a lot of social media, content creation, lots of stuff on Canva, website editing, photo editing. I attended events, planned events, helped execute them. I have learned a lot about the Microsoft Office, Word, Excel, all those things, which I think are really, really important, because not everything is about Google Slides. It really helped me get out of my shell, because I knew that if I fell, people would be there to help me get back up. And in the chamber, it is so easy to ask for help. We're really a family, and so asking for help was really encouraged rather than looked down upon. This internship is so very important for high school juniors or seniors. This was such an incredible opportunity, and I don't know what I would have done with my summer without it. I really can't say thank you enough to the companies who decide to give us a chance. I know you probably don't want a high schooler running around in your office, but it gives us so much experience. Not just something to put on our resumes, but learning little things about a professional workplace that we would have never known otherwise until we were out in the real world setting where we could mess it up. So thank you so much to the people who decide to do this. It's really important.
You can see the impact of what your work has on people, being able to talk to all the partners. I think that's the great part about this internship, is all the advice I've gotten. Part of what I love about making stuff like flyers is that there's always ways to improve, and I'm always communicating with my team, and we review all my work and make sure that it's up to the quality of McCarthy and make sure that everything's on brand. I want to thank both the Richardson Mayor's internship program and McCarthy for allowing me to have this summer experience, and I feel like this summer I've actually done something that will help me both grow in my career and has also helped me shift my way of thinking and even my path towards my future and how I'm going to actually approach it. So thank you.